Hola. Today I'm going to be giving you instructions on how to do one of my personal favorite activities, eating. Eating has been a passion of mine that I have been involved in for a majority of my lifetime. And now, I want to pass on my knowledge of eating to you. So, let's begin. The process of eating is actually very simple once you've gotten the hang of it. There are 4 simple steps to eating, and I'm going to break the steps down to the best of my ability. The first step is called acquiring the food. And this step, all you have to do is locate some food and acquire it. All right, but just, be sure that the food you obtain is edible. In other words, make sure that the food is capable of entering your mouth and exiting through your lowermost openings without damaging your body. If you catch my drift. So, once you have the food in your possession, you move to the next step, which is called biting. Now, biting is only used when the food that you're going to eat is too big to enter your mouth as a whole. In some cases, the food is small enough that you don't have to bite it. And you can just move on to the third step, which we will get to in a bit, okay? So, when biting your food, you have to first put a small portion of the food that will fit in your mouth, okay? Once you've done that, you use your jaw muscles and front teeth to close your mouth on the food until your top and bottom teeth touch each other. Once you've done that, a portion of the food should be detached from the hole to the inside of your mouth. All right, now that the food is inside your mouth, we move on to the next step called chewing. Chewing is similar to biting, but it involves more time and movement. So, when chewing, you have to move the food in your mouth, in between, you have to move the food towards the back of your teeth, okay? Like here, okay. Once the food is placed there, you proceed to the same biting motion from step 2. But this time, you use the back of your teeth and you keep doing the motion from biting until the food has turned into an oatmeal-like texture. Okay. Once the food has gone through all that process and it's now oatmeal in your mouth, we finally move to the final and most dangerous step of eating, which is called swallowing. Now, when taking this step, you have to keep 3 simple things in mind. First, make sure the food is well chewed. Second, don't talk, giggle, or cry while swallowing. And third, please, for the love of God, remember to always do step 3 before moving on to step 4, all right? Don't be that person. Okay, so now, with that in mind, to swallow, you move the food to the back of your mouth towards your throat. Once the food has a clear passage to your throat, you use your throat muscles to guide the food down your throat and into your abdominal region. All right? From there, your body takes the food through another process called digesting. Then it deposits it and it goes through your lowermost openings and it comes out as feces. But if you don't know what that word is, then don't worry about it. That's a whole other process that I'll get to another time. You're fine. And that's pretty much all that there is to eating. And I'll give you an example. Here we have food. I have acquired it. It's in my possession. Okay. I don't know if you guys know how to open or it's not very hard. You saw it. Food is here. You put it, you see how I can't eat this whole thing in my mouth. Don't do that. It's bad. All right? You get this, you put a portion. Okay, about that much. And you bite it. Like I said, you just make sure your front and your top and bottom teeth close on it. Like, whoa, no, it's in my mouth. Chewing, you have to put it in the back. You hear, and you just, whatever you do, don't do it with your mouth open. I like to do it, but people don't like it, so. Plus it looks nasty. Some good food. Now there's pretty much oatmeal in my mouth. It's really good. So I move it towards the back of my throat, and I use my throat muscles to swallow. You'll see it going down, right? And that, my friends, is how you eat.